Just waking up from a nice dream. Bitcoin pumping on a live stream. Smile shine brighter than a high beam. Ever seen live trading on a widescreen? Bitcoin showing you the steps to own it. We got the alpha, I bet you want it. I'm having fun, send a lecture on it. Randy, put a little extra on it.
It's mutable and decentralized. No censorship or hard cap supply. It's open source and we classify the blockchain secure, and that's exactly why. It's hard money with a new plan. It bounced a lot like this new jam. If Bitcoin dipped, then we ain't gon' trip. I'ma be bullish on you, fam.
I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it. 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 I'm a Bitcoin bestie. You gotta love it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, here today on a lovely Thursday. I hope everybody is doing well. Post Fox Business Special last night. We were on for the entire hour on Fox Business, and we have a lot to discuss today. Bitcoin is pumping. We're over $71,000, which, again, what were we saying yesterday right before the breakout? It's a 200-day SMA. That's the key to wipe all your tears away. We're going to dive into that. We're also going to dive into the fact that Donnie T, our president, went on to talk about how the country is considering buying some Bitcoin. And we also have some updates on the Clarity Act. SEC Chair Paul Atkins made a nice little statement yesterday. And we're going to discuss what is the Bitcoin Act? What is the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve? How would this actually work? That's where Blockchain Academy, brought to you by Uphold, comes in. And we have so much to talk about. I am actually going to post a clip from Fox Business while we're live so we could all just like blow it up together. And we could watch one of the first clips together. And that's really what I really wanted to do. So I'll be posting that while we are chatting today. So guys, if you're ready for the zest, the news, the education, please make sure you smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. More people know what's going on here. We have a goal of 150 likes, 150 live viewers, and of course, a subscriber goal that YouTube does not want us to have, which is 26,050. YouTube doesn't like this. YouTube doesn't like this. But again, if you guys are new to the channel, again, my name is Randi Hipper. We're here getting after it today. We're going to talk about Bitcoin news and everything in between. Please, yes, go take that survey as well. That is in the live chat, also in this QR code. 2 questions, completely anonymous. Fish, thank you for all the gifts on TikTok. Say good morning to me as I say good morning to you. Check out our 2 amazing sponsors of the show. Cake Wallet is killing it. Actually, Leah from Cake Wallet will be in Bitcoin Asia, or at Bitcoin Asia with me, and she'll be on a panel as well. I believe she's moderating a panel. We also have Uphold, guys. Uphold is getting after it. They are absolutely killing it. We do have the CPO in our Discord right now chatting it up. And he's been on this podcast as well. We love Paul. Shout out to Paul and the Uphold team. Guys, go to uphold.com/Randy. Like I said, we're going to dive into a brief Blockchain Academy today. All right, guys, let's dive into it. We got Shadow, Flat Earth, Jesse, Black Hat, Silver Days, Mike Altman, David Bowles, Joe Harvey. We have Eddie Kane in chat. We have Elric. Good morning. Ray, good morning. Who else we got? We got Mike Mazzone on X. Nash, nice to see you. James on Random. Ian is chilling. We have Justin Hickson. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have my G is in chat. Hello, nice to see you. Bobby Lupo. So funny. You guys are really funny. I also have bagels. Please remind me towards the end of the show we have bagels. Santran, nice to see you. Safe, good morning from Canada, he says. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Guys, I straightened my hair. I felt spicy today. All right, guys, let's get into the market recap, and then we'll get into Fox and all the other things that are very important, because there's so much news today that you guys need to see. All right, firstly, green. Look at this, guys. I want to see rocket emojis everywhere. I want to see rockets. Let's go. Let's freaking go. I want to see rocket emojis everywhere. No slacking today, guys. No slacking. We need to see rocket emojis, please. We are bullish. We are bullish, and we are. Did I say bullish? We are, guys. Take a look at Bitcoin. Oh my word! Isn't it so funny? So funny that yesterday we had our Fox Biz special, and before yesterday, like before it went live, we were obviously here on the show, and I was like, guys, wouldn't it be so interesting if Bitcoin just hit the 200-day SMA, and that would be a real telltale sign of where we're headed? Oh, look at this. Right now we're at $71,680. We're up about 3.5%. Again, the 200-day SMA is at that 69K. Again, why is that relevant? You go back to the 2021 era where we had that candle close around 67.6 and that wick high that everyone talks about, which is 69K. And those were our two critical levels. A million years later, look at where we're at. 200-day SMA was at 68.9K, about 69K. We conquered that. We just pumped, took that over, and we tapped our next critical level to watch, which is about 72.3K. Now, what is the overarching message here? Stay zesty, okay? Because we're not playing games out here. Secondly, we are looking to target 73K. Ultimately, we really want to hold support at 75, 76K. 76K is very, very important. I think if we could hold that level, that could bring us right here up to 94K, as we have seen in the past right here. Hold support at 76, pump up to 94. Again, that's a major stretch. I know, don't call me crazy. You actually could. I am a little crazy. But 94K is highly significant. I think we pretty much have a clean run up if the momentum keeps going. Now, also, we could reject this 200-day SMA because, in my opinion, if you're not above the 200-day SMA for about a week, I'm not as confident, right? So we could definitely test that 69K again, and then if we go below that, everyone's going to be upset. It'll be doomsday again, and everyone will cry. Right now, everybody's laughing. They're celebrating. This is what we love. But again, keep calm, hodl on. Always have a bullish and a bearish case scenario. Of course, this pump led to a multitude of liquidations, which I'll get to in just a minute. Right now, we have the momentum flying. VWAP is slightly flat, but again, pumped yesterday. Money flow is flying. We also have the RSI, which is overbought. Again, what happens when you're overbought? The chance of a downtrend or the likelihood of the price going down increases. Again, so when you are highly overbought like this, it is a little bit of a risk. We have not been this overbought since May of 2025. Again, May of 2025, we were over here about this 101K mark. And then we dipped down, we hit our all-time highs. So again, this could really go either way, where we are so overbought that it's too much for Bitcoin to handle. She rejects the 200-day SMA, takes a step back, or we keep pushing up to that 76K. Those are really what we're looking for here. So again, keep calm, hodl on. We're going to talk about some headlines here. We're going to also dive into the fact that there was almost $3 billion in shorts completely wiped yesterday. So we'll get into that first before we get into Blockchain Academy and the Bitcoin Act. Let's do it. Did you sip your coffees? I hope you're sipping coffees. Let's talk about the $3 billion in shorts that got completely wiped yesterday. I was so entertained by this because everyone's like, Bitcoin's dying. It's dying. Okay. It's not that dead, is it? Take a gander. Bitcoin pumped and everybody literally lost their minds. Again, we're going to keep taking a look at everything going on with the Treasury. They did have an announcement that it would at least double its long-dated buyback operations to $4 billion and pulled that 30-year yield back from 5.3%. Again, it was the high since 2007, and this resulted in risk assets and everyone flying all over the place because they were like, oh my gosh. Scott said you were spectacular last night on Fox Biz. Thank you so much. I'm so happy y'all tuned in. If you guys tuned in, please let me know what your thoughts were. Again, once that fell, $3 billion of shorts were forced back into thin resting supply, and the spiral carried Bitcoin up more than 8% inside an hour. Donnie T also made some comments yesterday, which we will get to in just a moment. ETH started flying yesterday, guys. You have to take, before we dive deeper into the Bitcoin news with Donnie T, yo gotta look at ETH because this was a monstrosity of a move. I believe some people were chatting about this in Discord. Bro, freaking bro. This was wild. ETH finally waking up from her slumber. We're up about 1% right now. $2,274. But look at this fat candle. Look at that. Open to close up 17%. Open to wick high was about 21% in the green. What? Look at ETH. Oh, I always say this, like ETH, when it moves, it freaking goes. And that's in either direction. Like ETH likes to chill, but it has the ability to straight up fly. Again, the 200-day SMA was met yesterday at our level of about 2K. Very interesting level to watch. And also, again, we are pushing for that 2160 mark. And that 2770 up here is one of the most important levels to watch. Is about 2800, 2770. Very, very important. So we really want to hold support above this 2160. We want to hold support at 2350. That is also very critical as well, because you can see even in the past here, whenever we have gone to this 2,360-ish mark, we have rejected it and it got pretty ugly to where it brought us down to about $1,500 ETH. So again, keep calm, hodl on. We have our bullish and a bearish case scenario. Your bearish is coming and rejecting that 200-day SMA, going down to that 1,850. And it's very important, y'all. Very, very important that ETH holds. Also, again, kind of similar to Bitcoin, you have this momentum flying, the highest momentum we've seen since back here in April. Also, we have the money flow that's flying. VWAP is ticking down a little bit today, but as you can see yesterday, we had that really big move. The RSI, again, is dangerous because, again, we are way overbought, which means that we could have that pullback. The risk is high with the pullback. But yes, I'm very bullish. I'm very, very bullish. So hold, please. I hope ETH holds. I hope everything holds. We've been waiting for a nice little Green Day, not just the band. I do love Green Day, though. Green Day is pretty fire. Anyways, Donnie T was all over the map yesterday. He had this meeting with the crypto execs at the White House. We had the Winklevi. We had Brian from Coinbase. We had everybody and their mother over there at the White House. And he kind of dove into the fact that the US might buy some Bitcoin and start up that strategic Bitcoin reserve. However, is it going to abide by the Bitcoin Act? And that was kind of the foundation for a Bitcoin strategic reserve in the US. What is the Bitcoin Act and what does that entail? Well, Blockchain Academy, brought to you by Uphold, starts now. Guys, the Bitcoin Act is very, very important because there are very critical things within it. Now, the Bitcoin Act has the overarching theme of course, a Bitcoin strategic reserve that cannot be meddled with as easily as people think. Now, the goal is to own 1 million Bitcoin out of the 21 million Bitcoin to ever exist. And it would be acquired over the course of 5 years. So acquiring about 200,000 Bitcoin per year over the course of 5 years. It would actually be locked up. Think of it like staking. You lock it up for a period of time. Ideally, 20 years, the country would be holding Bitcoin in the stockpile. And the only way they could actually go and take away Bitcoin from the reserve is if they're going to pay back the debt. Take a look at this. This was originally proposed by Senator Cynthia Lummis. I thought this was a nice little way of going ahead and putting it out there. But again, they're kind of modeling it after the gold reserves, 20-year minimum lock period. Again, the only time that they could actually go ahead and sell this is if they go and pay back the national debt, which is something that Donnie T campaigned on, was the fact that he was going to pay back the debt using crypto. Also, they want it to be something that's kind of not implicating the taxpayers in any way. So how they would acquire this would either be cashing in their bajillion-year-old gold bonds or their gold notes and going and transferring that and buying Bitcoin with that. Or they would end up taking seized Bitcoin and seized assets and putting that in the stockpile, which would probably be the basis of this reserve would be seized assets. So also, they want the bolder US balance sheet. They want to show that, again, they are leading the world in Bitcoin and crypto, which, again, if we're not leading in Bitcoin and crypto, we're going to be absolutely freaking cooked, bro. So we cannot be cooked. As a country, we cannot be cooked. We need to go ahead and make sure we are absolutely locked into the highest degree. Lock in America. If we don't do this, everyone else will, and they have. Except that if the US does it, we're setting an example for the rest of the world that we're okay with Bitcoin, that we're here for Bitcoin, which is something that encapsulates all of our inalienable human rights like America loves to promote, which is life, liberty, and property is something we own, something that can't be taken, and something that actually promotes and allows free speech in a way that cannot be censored like anywhere else. So Donnie T made a 2-minute statement. I have a little clip. It wasn't a whole speech, but this is a 2-minute clip. So if you are on TikTok, you will not hear it. Please go to YouTube. Oh, Haven, thank you for becoming a member. Guys, put your favorite member emojis in the chat. Put Donnie T emojis in the chat and listen up to what he said.
We launched Project Crypto to modernize rules so that our financial markets can move into blockchain technology. I established the United States Strategic Bitcoin Reserve, making Bitcoin a permanent asset of the United States Treasury, which has turned out incredibly well. I also created the United States Digital Asset Stockpile to hold custody of all other digital assets, and that's exactly what it's done. It's been amazing. 1 year ago this summer, I signed landmark legislation known as the Genius Act. I named it after myself. I didn't want to use my name, so I just called it the Genius Act, paving the way for widespread adoption of dollar-backed stablecoins. And that's worked out very well. Every single American benefits enormously from our country's status as the financial center of the world, and we want to keep it that way. We're leading by leaps and bounds. We've gained so much in the last 16 months like nobody can believe, actually. Not only that, but we have more money being invested in the United States than any country at any time in history. Money's coming in by the trillions. Our nation's economic dominance drives trillions of dollars in investments, creates millions of jobs, and expands access, credit, and capital so that every citizen has a chance to achieve what we now hear a lot about, the American dream. Young people are looking for the American dream. They weren't thinking about that 2 years ago. New financial technologies are extending this American dominance into the 21st century, and that's why we're focused on creating a clear regulatory framework for pioneers and builders like the people that are with me here, so that they can do business with confidence on American soil. They don't have to go to other countries to do their business.
Period.
We're ensuring that America remains the undisputed leader, not only in Bitcoin and crypto, but also technologies like prediction markets, artificial intelligence, and much more.
Bro, tell me how we discussed all of this on my special on Fox Business last night. Every single part of this. And he just literally came out and said it. Like, Donnie T, this is the best thing I've heard from you in a while. Period. Period, Donnie T. Yes, he talks about the youth and the American dream. Oh, that's so interesting. I literally had these conversations at Fox on Monday. Cannot believe that. It was so good. So freaking good. So then Donnie T was doubling down. He's like, we're gonna buy sizable amounts of Bitcoin. Let's be the Bitcoin capital of the world. Woo. And yes, we freaking should be, because the youth is relying on this to bring back hope for the American dream. People thought the American dream was dying. I've been saying this on mainstream media for over a year now, and I'm so happy that like this is actually coming to light, because people try to say I'm a little delulu. They try to say I'm a little crazy. No, I'm not crazy. I know what I'm talking about, and Donnie T just proved it. Thank you, Sir President. And within that same meeting, We had Sir Paul Atkins from the SEC dropping some knowledge on Clarity. And so I think this is also pretty important what he said about Clarity Act. Everyone's been asking, where is Clarity? What is happening? This might happen mid-September when the boomers get back from touching grass. Take a listen.
You've committed to making the United States the crypto capital of the world. And yesterday, the SEC, I'm proud to say, took another significant step to deliver on that. Our proposal, the crypto assets rule, would provide crypto entrepreneurs like those here in this room and job creators the certainty to raise capital in the United States using digital assets. This action is consonant with our belief that the most important priority is for Congress to send the Clarity Act to your desk for your signature. And the SEC is doing everything we can to support that work. You've committed to making the United
Yup. So Clarity Schmarity might be coming through very soon. So again, we do have midterms coming up, which is a big driver, I think, for a lot of the things that people want to hear. But if that means we get some crypto movement, that is really what matters, because again, if it takes politics to move the needle, then let's freaking move the needle out here. Sir Brian Armstrong, again, was in that room. His head was shiny. He was ready. And he said that this administration is very bullish on passing Clarity. And then he said we have a little clip from Lil Bri Bri as well. So also, if you guys are here, there's a lot of you here right now, like 200 people watching on YouTube alone. Please smash the like. It would make me a very happy gal. Smash the like. In comments whether you are bullish on Clarity Act. Take a listen.
Hey y'all, Brian Armstrong here. We just left the White House where the president hosted a number of crypto CEOs and finance CEOs to talk about how we make America the crypto capital of the world. His administration has put out tons of improvements. The Genius Act got passed into law. Chair Atkins and Selig have already started publishing clear rules. But the big topic of discussion was the Clarity Act, which is coming up for a vote. A full Senate floor vote, September 15th. It's really important that that got floor time scheduled amongst all the competing priorities. And there was a lot of energy in the room to get it over the finish line. Contact your legislators, go to standwithcrypto.org and let them know how important it is to get clear rules in America and to vote yes on the Clarity Act September 15th. And thank you to President Trump for hosting all of us.
Sir Brian he's in DC and he's throwing it down. He's throwing it down. So again, Donnie T was pushing for Clarity. He was like, let's take the next step, bros. Let's get Clarity done. So Clarity Schmarity might be coming through sooner than we think. Do you guys want to see a clip from Fox Business and the special I was on last night? Put a one or a yes emoji, two or no emoji. I might just post it while we're live right now and we could play it. There's another piece of news while you guys are answering that question, whether or not you want to see that clip. We are also going to talk about Elon really quick. I know this has nothing to do with Clarity Schmarity, but it was something to cover because X is exploring paying creators in stable coins. X Money is rolling out. I actually just got access to X Money. I have to sign up. But they're exploring stable coins. And duh, we should be getting paid in crypto, whichever crypto we choose. But again, they are being pretty strict on how creators are getting paid now. I think there should be a lot of loyalty to the people that post every day on this app for multiple years at a time. That's just my opinion. However, X is going to X and do whatever they want. Anyway, take a look. X is in talks to explore how stablecoins such as Circle's Internet USDC can be used to pay royalties to influential users for uploading content. And the conversations with X are ongoing, said the person who also works with other social platforms testing stables as a way to pay commission to influencers. Guys, I'm telling you right freaking now, oh my God, we're on the cusp of an explosion, an absolute explosion when it comes to crypto, guys, an absolute freaking kaploo, okay? Because I really don't understand how people are hating on Bitcoin, saying it's never going to go anywhere. It's completely undervalued. Crypto's absorbing the world's wealth. All of these social media platforms, like, I would like to remind you, when it rains, it freaking pours, okay? Where we are just, it's been boring. It's been boring. Now we're getting spicy. Now we're getting spicy again. And when it starts to roll, it keeps rolling. And so we're just going to see announcement after announcement. I told you guys, and I will continue to double down on the fact that while everybody in crypto was sitting here crying, institutions were building. X uses a bank called Cross River Bank. What other exchange uses Cross River Bank for their crypto debit and credit cards? I just wonder. So I'm telling you that X is already deeply involved financially in crypto in the way that they already have the trad bros that could make it happen. We're this close. The reason why Elon couldn't talk about Bitcoin or crypto while he was getting his money transmitter licenses in every state is because it would have caused controversy, and the bureaucrats in this situation would have probably not given him a money transmitter license. But because he has it now, all of a sudden we're hearing about crypto with stable coins, especially because they have the bank, Cross River, that's already involved with other exchanges and crypto bros to make all of these payments possible. Do not be surprised. Tesla, SpaceX, hold Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Guys, wake up. Wake up, I'm begging you, because this is much bigger than you guys think. Much bigger. And I'm just ready. I'm so freaking ready. I'm so ready. So funny. You guys are really funny. 6% APY. Yeah, apparently they are getting on board with the APIs. I think what's going on here? Hold on. Oh yes, we also have Asia, guys. We are going to Bitcoin Asia. And I'm so excited. This is, oh my gosh, I just realized this is my last live stream before Bitcoin Asia. So I will be on I will be all over the place. So I'm gonna go to Asia. We're gonna I'm gonna do a panel one day. I'm also gonna do a Bitcoin 101 that I will be doing on day 2. You guys could go on the Bitcoin Asia website and go check out the schedule to come find me. But again, Bitcoin Asia, guys, I'll be posting about this again by tomorrow. But Bitcoin Asia, I'm so excited, guys. Woo! Go enter code Randy or use this link. The 10% discount should be applied if you just use this link. But use code Randy, guys, 10% off Bitcoin Asia. This is my last live stream before Asia. I am leaving this weekend. Probably no show Monday because I arrive Monday morning at like 5 a.m. and it's gonna be ridiculous. I'm all over the place. It's gonna be a little bit all over the place. So I'm excited. I'm so darn excited about Asia. So, guys, I will be traveling this weekend and going to Hong Kong, which is so sick. Like, what am I doing with my life? I don't know. I guess I do. Anyways, I'm trying to build an empire, and you guys are the ones that are helping me with this empire, and I honestly couldn't be more grateful to go ahead and do this. What food am I gonna eat in Asia? I don't know. We should work on that. We should work on that. I believe, hold on. I'm gonna post my FLUX clip in just a second, but I want you guys to, I think we just got a message. Oh look, FLUX posted a clip too. Hold on, look at this.
People wired for that?
I think some young people really want the instant gratification. I mean, we all sort of chuckled at the betting on the Eagles part of it, but I am in the Gen Z demographic, and I certainly have plenty of friends that think about it that way. I think the smart way to think about the instant gratification piece, Barry Ritholtz wrote about this in his personal finance book, How Not to Invest, and I love it. He calls it a cowboy account, a fun account. Yeah. Maybe 5% of your investable income goes into this fun account. That's where we're going to do prediction markets, and we're going to bet on my Patriots to win the Super Bowl, or I'm going to try and be a stock picker and find the next great AI stock. But separate that from your retirement account, your long-term savings account. I think we need to keep goals in mind when we're thinking about this. What's the money for?
All right, again, I go back to the idea of instant gratification. Are young people wired for that?
Oh, they didn't include me in the spawn. They used Josh. Josh was really good. I'm one of Josh's biggest fans now. I think he's such a great guy. And so I just posted one clip on TikTok. We're going to post it on Instagram at the same time. And then I'm also going to grab X and we're going to blow up X right now because I want you guys to watch it with me, do a little unveiling with me. Hold on. Take a gander. Let me post the. I'm so excited. Okay. Let me just tag. Okay. So go ahead. I want you guys to just put whatever is on your mind in this comment section. Show Fox what we're all about on this channel. It should be posted on X now. Do you guys see it? Let me know. Think it's about to be posted. Yes, it's up. I'm so excited. Okay, guys, check it out. Where is it on my X page? I feel like every time I post, I don't see what I'm posting. There we go. Guys, this was where I actually spoke about Bitcoin on the show. Guys, make sure freaking pamp it, guys. Let's like, retweet, blow this up, guys. We want Fox to see what we're all about here. Take a look. This is the first clip I'm posting.
The idea of like, why walk the normal path? Why not go a different path that gets you on the front line sooner? That's what young people seem to be doing here.
Absolutely. And you could look at blue collar jobs where people figure, hey, I'll go make 6 figures within a few years and try to preserve my future rather than getting in debt and having to work towards that in my future. But also, personally, I was 17 when I started my brand Miss Teen Crypto. I was in high school and I just saw that in digital assets, there was no college that could teach me about Bitcoin. So I figured, why don't I learn it and bring that to my generation? And now with AI, everything is coming together because what is AI going to use? Crypto to pay for their work. So now there's just like this whole multitude of industries that are coming together through technology, and Gen Z is using that. Even in communities, they are using community through AI to build their business and bridge that to other people. Right. But again, like you said, you have to remain conservative so that way you could build a sustainable company. So use AI for that instant build, but use your brain and your knowledge from other people to keep that going.
Right.
How did you guys feel? How do you guys feel about that? Ooh, that was so exciting. So yeah, basically we had a big like Gen Z segment. Wow, you guys are blowing this up. Let's freaking go. You guys are freaking getting after it. Look at this. Oh, thank you guys. How do you guys feel? Do you want to see some more? I also, oh, you guys are so funny. Wait, which typo? Did I make a typo? Let me know. But Ray said, I need my own Fox show. You guys are really funny. I'm hoping one day we could lock in some more stuff. You never know. There might be more things ahead for us on Fox. But I am overall very excited about it and just very grateful and happy that we're able to get after it. If you guys are not on X, then don't you fret. This is now on
Randy,
Instagram.
you mentioned that, the idea.
There you guys go. So I did crop it up for Instagram.
Like, why walk the normal path?
Hold on.
Why not go a different path that
How do I get the link?
gets you on the front line sooner? That's what young people seem to be doing here.
Absolutely. And you could look at blue collar jobs where people figure, hey, I'll go make 6 figures within a few years and try to preserve my future rather than getting in debt and having to work towards that in my future. But also, personally, I was 17 when I started my brand Miss Teen Crypto. I was in high school and I just saw that in digital assets, there was no college that could teach me about Bitcoin. So I figured, why don't I learn it and bring that to my generation? And now with AI, everything is coming together because what is AI going to use? Crypto to pay for their work. So now there's just like this whole multitude of industries that are coming together through technology, and Gen Z is using that. Even in communities, they are using community through AI to build their business and bridge that to other people. Right. But again, like you said, you have to remain conservative so that way you could build a sustainable company. So use AI for that instant build, but use your brain and your knowledge from other people to keep that going.
Right.
So there we go, guys. We got some Fox out here. So I hope you guys, I don't know, have you guys, did you guys watch it last night? Let me know. But yeah, I'm super bullish. I'm absolutely bullish on Fox. I'm bullish on just going on mainstream TV and talking about Bitcoin, crypto, repping my generation. The rest of this special was very much Gen Z focused, how Gen Z is making money. We dove into AI. We dove into, I actually talked about like AI agents and how like it's just such a great conversation that we had across the whole special. There was another girl that had her own interview on the special. Her name is Alina. She created. Oh, wow. Thank you. He said, "Happy Fox brought you back for a show." Thanks, Val. Appreciate that. Nice to see you here. Very interesting. We haven't seen you in the chat for a while. Everyone, go ahead and say hello to Val, member for 18 months. Wow. You were dying to see, but you missed it. Don't worry, y'all, because like I said, you guys could go on Instagram. There's a little clip over there that's cropped for Instagram. Also, if you guys go take a look on X, it's on X. It's everywhere right now. So again, if you guys have not yet, go like and retweet on X. And most importantly, go on Instagram as well. Let's see, let's get to the trad bros. Let's reach the trad bros and just keep changing the world, guys. And I kept saying it for like my entire life, man. It's just, I'm just so happy, bro, to be doing this. And truly, like, it's a dream come true. All I've ever wanted to do was do public speaking and help people while doing it. And I just didn't want to be like a silly goose out here on the internet just doing something. I just wanted to do something that was meaningful. You didn't realize how long my hair was. Well, yeah, my hair, like when it's curly, it shrinks up, y'all. Like when my hair is curly, it's like up here-ish. When it's straightened, it's down here. I see we also received some Bitcoin in the Bitcoin wallet. Thank you guys so much. Oh, darn. I'm overwhelmed. I'm not going to cry. You're going to cry. I'm not going to cry. You're going to cry. But I am just so bullish on Bitcoin. I'm bullish on mainstream media. I'm bullish on Fox Business, y'all. And this is not the end. This is not the end. It is just the beginning. Thank you, Ace K, for watching. Thank you, everybody that watched last night. Like I said, please go support that clip on X. My hair looks like a different color when it's straight. That is true. It looks lighter when it's straight. I think it's the way the light hits it. But anyways, y'all, we have so much to get to today. Like I said, I had to keep prepping. I had to open the suitcase, bro. Like I barely started packing for Asia. So I gotta go pack for this. And I might have to come right back once the conference is done. Because we might have more things in store. What is it? I can't tell you yet. But we are getting things done. I'm so bullish, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. Trust me, like you guys mean the absolute world to me. And I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it wasn't for you. And I just want to take you everywhere I go, which is why we are going to vlog Asia. I still have whatchamacallit words. I'm just so excited. I have a few vlogs from New York. I ate a burger. So I will post that too. I already posted my bacon, egg, and cheese for you guys. And I got a lot of shade on my bacon, egg, and cheese post, but I don't care because I will get from a car on Avenue of the Americas because they're legit. Anywhere else is not legit. Cannot speak for those. But thank you guys so much. You tagged Fox in the repost. Let's freaking go. Thank you guys so much for being here. I just see these comments. You're overwhelming me. Thank you so much. Please smash the like, subscribe, share this out with friends. Thank you guys so much for being a blessing to my life. And all the people that are in this chat. And all of you. I really mean all of you. Thank you so much. And your support means a lot. And I'm not going to cry. You're crying. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And I will see you again on Fox News maybe soon. And I will also post more clips throughout the weekend. So thank you guys so much. And I will see you guys in Asia. Stay zesty. Mwah. Bye.